Welcome to Keeping It Not Tied podcast. This is episode number 17. I'm Lamont.
And I'm Shay.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing good. How are you, baby?
I'm doing pretty good. You had a good day today? You had a good week?
I had a busy day today at work. And a kind of weird week, but just happy that we are healthy and we are blessed.
But productive?
And we are, I had a productive day, productive week. Got some stuff accomplished, so that's always good.
That is always good.
You have a good week?
I can't complain. I keep pushing forward every day.
Every day, all day.
Every day, all day.
Yes.
So, I'm trying to think about what we just said because the camera wasn't recording. It stopped.
And it messed up. I'm sorry.
So we tried to retrace our steps.
Yes.
Our intro.
I know. I forgot. You know, my memory is trash.
Yeah, I can't fake it, so we just got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did say is that
what did you say?
Last episode I was kind of down a little bit because I just found out that my biological father, he had the coronavirus.
Yes.
To make matters worse, he also had pneumonia. And dealing with kidney disease at the same time. So he was in the hospital. He was in the hospital for a while. I spoke to him, I think the day after he went in there, and he was just totally down. He was totally sad. Never seen him in that condition, which had me super worried. But they did let him out the hospital on Friday because pneumonia cleared up. Mm-hmm. That was their main focus.
He was in there for over a week and a half.
Like a week and a half. And nobody could come see him, so he's like, nobody's coming to see me.
And just,
he really didn't understand what was going on. But when you got a coronavirus, nobody can come in there and see you or whatnot. So he was super happy to get out. Pneumonia cleared up. He's feeling a lot better. So they got him on quarantine right now for 14 days, and then they'll do a checkup or whatnot just to make sure that he's good. But talked to him yesterday. He's doing good, so that makes me feel better. He's definitely better in spirits right now.
Yes.
But yeah, everybody out there, just take it serious.
Yeah.
Coronavirus, it ain't nothing to play with. They just opened Georgia back up. So everybody wants to go out. And
nobody taking any precaution. Everybody just out here like, oh, we outside. Like, we literally, we outside
right.
Showing out. So just wear your mask. I just think it's really important that we are taking those extra steps to be safe. Like I was saying earlier, I work around people. Like, I don't see any clients face to face right now, but I'm like helping, I'm around my colleagues. So like being around my colleagues, I don't know where they have been, after work, before work, during work. So just trying to make sure that I keep myself safe because I don't want to bring anything home to my family. And then of course it hit home for us, like it hit us heavy. So just knowing the severity of the coronavirus and people aren't taking those steps to protect themselves is frustrating. Right. So, I am I Clorox stuff, like I'm Cloroxing down. I'm doing I'm trying to do everything I can just to make sure that we're taking those extra steps because it's serious, and I don't think people understand how serious it is until it hits home for them. So,
right.
So just do what you have to do to be safe. If you can stay home, please stay home. Like, there's no need to be out here just because the whole state has opened up, so people are bored at the house. And I get it. You're bored. You don't know what to do. But find something. Put that energy into something else.
Safety is way more important than going outside. Just to be going outside.
Just to be going out, and being nosy and seeing what's open and what's not open or whatever.
Stuff can wait. It really can.
It can wait.
Yeah.
I know some people too. I had wanted to bring up I know somebody personally dealt with getting anxiety and having panic attacks. Which is scary because it's everything is kind of changing, and then it's the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen 15 days from now, 30 days from now. So we don't know the impact of what everything is going to, what's happening right now at this time in the world. Right. And as far as whenever you have a straight panic attack. So I'm just like find things to like kind of do like soothe and calm you, so you don't have to be so like, you know, what's the word? Anxious and scared and nervous and stressed. Like, and then you know our friends, they have a great thing. Like Lexus and Terrence, they have a it's like a sleep spa, which is awesome. Where and I use it like when I feel myself getting like at work, I'm like wait, and I listen to it. Actually, like it calms you. Like they she's a therapist, which is awesome, and he is a musician, and they put their worlds together and they made us like, it's called Sleep Spa, where you it's beautiful like pictures and graphics, and it's just so soothing, like you're actually in a spa like in your house. It's amazing. And you know Terrence composed the music and everything, but it's awesome. So it's on YouTube. I don't know exactly the actual name, but it is on YouTube, and it's by Terrence White and Alexis White, and it's like a sleep spa, and it is awesome. Just if you feel yourself getting to that point where you're feeling a little stressed and anxious and worried, it will help. I mean, that it helps. You have to kind of meditate and pray. Prayer is big. Just make sure you pray about it, and just have a moment to yourself to calm down, because it's a lot. Some people don't have the you know, their finances are, you know, messed up and everything. So it's a lot that, you know, I'm just thinking we don't have any interruptions in our household, but a lot of people do. So
right, and I'll try to find that the YouTube link, and I'll stick it in the link on our YouTube video so people can see it, because it is very soothing. I listened to it.
He listened to it for like
20 seconds, and I felt relaxed already. So it does put you in that mind state of like being in like the massage parlor,
like you're at an actual spa,
like you're at the ocean somewhere, just relax or something. Relaxing. So it does work.
And they have multiple videos now, so I think they have put out I think they put out 2 additional ones. So yeah,
and they can put it out like on Spotify or something.
Yeah, that'll be good. You need to tell Terrence, yeah, cause they got it on, and I know they'll, cause they have. But she has like the images too, but you can still do that on.
You can,
on Spotify.
The audio.
Yeah, but it's awesome though. So shout out to my friends for just kind of colliding their worlds together and just being an amazing couple. They're a power couple and just trying to help people maneuver through this. This is just crazy.
And Alexis and Terrence, they were the ones who started off the podcast with us too. Yes. So if you look back at some of those earlier episodes, like 1 through 6 or something, that's them. Yeah. Good people. Good people. All right, so you ready to jump into some topics?
Yes.
You have any topics, or you want me to get into
it? Let me see. I'm timing this.
You're timing this?
I am.
You have a limit?
Yeah. They're late. Your kids got to take a bath, too.
They know I do that on their own.
So, do you feel like I saw something some weeks ago, a post about apologizing. Lord have mercy, apologizing. Do you feel like an apology is necessary? Like if you were upset with your spouse, you feel like apology is necessary, or do you feel like you should just start being nice out of the blue, like nothing ever happened? How do you feel about that? Should you like apologize? Why you start giggling? I saw you giggling.
It depends on the scenario. Mm-hmm. I don't really. I think you should apologize if it's a situation calls for it. Then I think someone should definitely apologize.
Kids are loud. You hear them?
Yeah, I hear them.
I'm not told them to be still.
But I know it's difficult for a lot of people to apologize. So most people probably do take that separate approach, the second approach that you mentioned.
Start being nice out of the blue, like nothing ever happened.
Right. Mm-hmm. But that can kind of cause issues because the situation could go unresolved, or the situation could come back again if there's never been an actual discussion about it, or if the person doesn't even realize they're wrong. Or maybe they do realize they're wrong, but they just don't want to apologize.
They don't want to admit it or say it.
I think the best approach is to apologize. I'm just trying to think of myself in that situation. And
do you apologize?
I don't remember ever apologizing for nothing, but I don't think I've been wrong.
That's it. Oh, okay.
Like I think,
you don't feel like you be wrong?
I think I've been wrong before, but not in the sense of where I need to apologize. I've probably been wrong, but like, oh yeah, you right.
That's your.
But
that's
you
your,
don't have to. You know, I don't have to apologize for being wrong. I think you have to apologize when you hurt someone's feelings or you step out of bounds in some way. So I don't feel like I needed to apologize. But I don't even know if I could even fix my lips to say I'm sorry.
Really? I can't believe you said that.
It would be hard.
Really? Why do you think that?
I'm just saying that because I don't think I would do anything bad that would need to apologize for.
Oh my God.
Is there something that I should have apologized for that I didn't?
I can't think right now on the spot, but so you're saying like you don't feel like if you're wrong, like you feel like you're wrong in a certain situation, you'll say, "Oh, you right," but you don't have to like you don't want to like apologize.
Cause it could be something simple like, "Yo, you said the keys were on the counter, but the keys were actually on the table. Oh, my bad." Yeah, something simple like that, but nothing
too deep,
too
heavy, where you have to actually apologize.
I feel like if I had to.
You would do it.
I would.
But you said you can't fix them lips. I'm sorry. That is.
I think sometimes when something has never happened to you, it kind of feels awkward.
Because have you ever apologized in your life, baby? Like, have you ever like said I'm sorry to somebody for doing something? Like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm an overall good guy. I never don't think I ever hurt anybody or.
You know, my eyes dry right now.
So have you apologized for something?
I'm sure I have. I can't pinpoint it, but I'm sure if I feel like I've hurt someone's feelings or I said something out of the way, I think I have. I've done it before, like, cause my mouth can be woo at times, and I've come a long way, so I'm really like better now. But I think like my earlier years, my mouth was like woo, like on fire. So I think I would like say, oh, I'm sorry for saying that. I have said that before. Like, oh, my bad. Like, I'm sorry for saying that.
I never said my bad before. I guess that's apologizing my bad. I've said my bad.
You have to think about the word sorry.
Yeah.
Like, just saying sorry. But I have said, like, oh, like, oh, I didn't mean, I'm sorry for saying that. Or I was, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Like, I'll say that. Because I would have said stuff to other people. Like, I even had to come back around to somebody was like, oh, did I offend you? Did I say something wrong? Like, I'm sorry. That I said that because I know, like, I could come across, sometimes a little sideways, but it's me sometimes, but I'm nice. But yeah.
Maybe.
Huh?
So maybe.
I'm nice. I'm always nice. I'm sweet. What are you talking about? If you ask anybody, I'll be like, oh, Shay is so sweet. She nice.
Because they don't know you.
They don't know me.
They just know the surface.
I'm nice though. You don't think I'm nice, baby?
No, you're nice. I tell you, you're too nice.
I'm too nice.
Too friendly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. What else you got?
Go ahead with your next one. We'll take turns. I'm sure you got something from some podcast or some show you don't listen to. Where your phone at?
Where is it at?
Lord help us.
I might have left it upstairs.
You left it upstairs?
That's right behind me.
I don't see it.
But I do have. I have a few topics. See, sometimes I be wanting to.
You be listening to stuff.
I be wanting to get other couples to get their
we need
opinions.
to do that too, but it's hard. Why don't we do could we do like a Zoom thing or something with other people? How would that work with this? We gotta talk about it offline.
Yeah, it all depends on like their camera quality.
Can't nobody come over here right now, and I'm legit. Like I'm still social distancing. I don't care. Can't nobody come to the house right now, and I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I love everybody. My boys and their friends. They be wanting to. No, y'all cannot come to the house. That is not gonna happen. Not right now.
Not right now. But I had a couple topics geared around sex.
Okay.
And
geared around sex.
That's why I want to have other couples because it's good to get other perspective.
So you have something else, or you want to just do one of them, and then we can kind of ask other people.
Thing is, I got like a bunch of topics saved in my phone for couples.
Okay.
But only had one couple since we done this.
I know. Yeah.
But this one, it kind of fits with the times, and I like to do things that are relative. And we just finished watching the series what's it called? Little Fires Everywhere or something like that.
Oh yeah, Little Fires Everywhere. Yeah.
With Kerry Washington and
Reese Witherspoon.
Her.
It was a good little. It was a different little series, but it was on Hulu. So everybody's at the house bored in the house, staying at home. So it might be something so people can watch.
We binge watched it
on Hulu. We did legit binge watch it in like 2 days.
Yeah, but it was
like 8
good.
episodes. So I think
8 episodes.
Yeah, but it was good.
But in there, I guess, so they had certain days where they could have sex.
Yes, one of the married couple, and it was a big difference. They had a schedule for sex.
It's like Wednesdays and Sundays, I believe. Oh. And just off the top of my head, just thinking, I think I laughed like when he was like trying to have sex.
He was like, "This is Wednesday." She said, "It's 12." It was like after 12 o'clock. You remember she said it? He was like, "It's like what 12:02."
It's like Thursday now.
Yeah. Like, he was like, "Dang," but he was good with it. Like he won't like really
make good with it. He won't happy.
He was mad, but he was just like, "Oh, okay." He didn't throw no big fit.
He didn't throw a big fit, but he was upset.
Yeah.
And it just made me think, and I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. Like the plan sex.
But then you're thinking like, hey, this might be a good idea. Right?
Why is it a good idea?
Are you thinking that? Because like, okay, this is a day, but plans, I don't know. I just think with how our life is, it's hard to plan it. Like, okay, we're gonna have it on Monday. Monday come around, but we know that's the day we're supposed to be,
right,
doing the do, and it's like, oh, we gotta get ready, or or maybe in your head it kind of like, oh, okay, we gotta plan this, like have a plan in place. But I don't think you're not like a more so of a plan. Like I be trying to plan stuff, and you're not really like a more so of a planner. Like you'll plan a trip or something, but like if something's coming up, you're not really gonna plan it.
Maybe.
You leave that to me. Like if we have an event or
I'm more
something.
just a spur of the moment type guy, or you want to do this,
I don't think you're more so. Like, cause I can't spring up on you like anything last minute either. Lamont.
You can't spring a big trip. That's different.
You're not like a spur of the moment though.
I am. I'm just a fly by the seat type of guy. If I just hear,
but I got to tell you before though. I got to tell you at least a day or two before. I can't come to you on the same day and be like, "Hey, we're gonna do this today at this time." I can't do that.
You can.
No, you hate being surprised. You hate surprises and stuff. You don't like that.
I hate surprises. What are you talking about?
You remember when you don't like to be surprised. Like whenever you remember I had surprised you with that birthday party that time, and you were like, you had to kind of switch gears. But you remember
that's because I didn't want to do nothing. They ain't had to want to be surprised.
But I was surprising you, and it was a spur of the moment thing. Even though you didn't, that's the thing. If you're in the mood where you don't want to do anything, you're not gonna want to do it. If I'm thinking like you can't be spurred, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it.
It's my birthday though. Like when it's your birthday, generally you want to plan or you have an idea of what's going to happen.
But you never want to.
You asked me if I wanted people to come over for my birthday, and I said no, and you still did it.
Because I had to celebrate you, and you weren't going nowhere. I said, "You want to go?"
I'm
no,
just
I don't want to go
your
nowhere.
Your example isn't a good example.
That is a good example.
It was my birthday.
So if I come to you and say I want to do something last minute, let's go here last minute. You want to go?
If I want to go, if I don't have any plans.
See, if you want to go, why can't you just be like, okay, baby, you want to go? I'm gonna go.
If I'm not doing anything.
What you got to do now?
If it's the weekend, I might be doing something in the yard.
In the yard, you're doing your yard work. So that's why I feel like we have to. I just think it's easier for us how our lives are to kind of plan stuff here and there, like, or put it in your head, like, hey, we may be doing this weekend.
I'm not saying that,
but I mean, sex is different though. It's not like I think that's a little bit different thing.
It is.
But I don't know. It's hard to plan. I don't think it's.
I don't think it's
realistic though. Like to plan.
I think it is realistic to plan. Then, like you said, it could be easier.
It could be like on Monday and Fridays it's the day that we have to do. So then, what about the other days when you're not supposed to be? Like, are you still gonna do? You're like, oh no, today isn't so and so.
See, that's what she did. I was thinking as well.
That's what she was like. She was like, it's not Wednesday, so we can't do it. I'm like, oh. So.
But should you have optional days where you can't do it just because it's
just
off
because
day?
You got it planned out? But did you see because I'm thinking deep, but okay, so like the married couple, they were like it's certain days, and I think they didn't focus on to me I think sex is very like a sacred thing. But I think it's serious, And then I'm thinking with them, I don't think they took it as being like as serious in that series, because you see like whatever Kerry Washington's character, she was just like, she had sex with.
I think she was a prostitute at one point.
Something, yeah. So she was like, she just had sex with different guys. Like, so they kind of made it to where it wasn't as, you know, serious, or as, you know, it wasn't like a big topic type thing, like, or sacred, as far as it was just one of those things where like you're not like the soul tie, you know.
For Carrie or for the married couple? Okay.
And then for the married couple as well, it wasn't really a big thing. For like, I don't know, it was like,
I think you can lose it.
It was weird. Like, you gotta,
like when you get married, it changes.
When you get the kids.
Yeah, definitely the kids.
I think the kids is
I always
like a
say
major.
that the kids cause the interruption. Because you can't be as free as you want to be. You can't be loud. You can't just be running
around the house naked, and you can't.
You have to change, and might not be long. It might be
quiet,
quick.
Right.
Right. So it all changes the whole
lock
dynamics.
The doors and make sure the doors is closed. Close the door. Don't be busting in here.
Right.
Like, you know, we need privacy, and that's the thing. Like, it's kind of like one of those things you got to kind of maneuver around to get it done.
Yeah.
So if you had a schedule, it'll be like, okay, we're doing this day, we're doing the off days. Are you still gonna do it or not?
You still should be able to do it on off days. Make sure you schedule enough days.
I just don't
schedule 3 days. They only did 2 days.
They
schedule
did
3 days. 3 days is good. If you're getting it 3 times, then you shouldn't have to worry about off days.
Be fine. It just be difficult. Like with the kid, with the children. With us. Then we be going to bed. Like, we be tired.
They in the bed. They in the bed.
They get in the bed, and it's better.
But yeah, it could definitely work. Like I said, when I first heard, I laughed at it. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And then the more I thought about it, because.
But hey, they may have something going here.
They have something going, right? I think a lot of married guys don't get sex 2 times a week.
Right. So they're like, hey, this is our day, so it could help.
It could be beneficial.
That might be a little, hey.
Might be the thing.
A schedule. A whole legit schedule. Okay, babe, we got like 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes?
Yeah.
You want me to go on my other sex topic, or you want to go?
Well, since we on the subject with it, you want to jump around?
Well, so this one, this was actually coming from a podcast.
Okay.
That I listened to.
So they had different couples, or was it just?
It was women talking.
Oh, women.
And if you remember, we kind of joked around with Nick and Bree when they came around. They were talking about Pornhub.
Oh, yes.
What were they saying? Like,
okay, so this is because we be crazy. Okay, so this it was. There was giving money. Well, this is right when the coronavirus hit. I guess people losing their jobs. Right. So it was like $3,500 or something for.
I don't even remember the amount, but
it was like,
something.
But it was just funny. Like, we were messing around. Like, okay, get ready for make a video, because I think there was just like amateurs or
like
something.
Amateur couples.
And that was
$3,500. I don't know if it's per video. I don't know what the stipulation was. Bree bought it up.
Yeah, it was just out. It was like random. Funny. It was so funny.
So what they've been saying is actually, since people are home now, that the number of people watching porno videos has increased.
Yeah,
and they actually like they had some free stuff or something that it was like a premium or something that costs a certain amount of money, and now they're doing it for free since so many people are actually watching
porn right now.
And so one of the girls was like, I don't want my husband looking at porn or whatever. That's like cheating to me. And then the other woman was like, what? Nah. If you want to look at porn, you should be able to look at porn, whatever. So it was like a debate going back and forth
between the two
about, looking at porn. And it made me think back. I don't know if you remember, back when I lived in Greensboro. Yeah. What am I saying?
You used to watch porn.
No, it wasn't. I did watch porn. But
yeah.
When me and P stayed together, right, I had these Playboy books. Remember those Playboy books?
No.
God, you don't remember nothing. But basically, I don't even know how I got these Playboy books. Mm-hmm. My freshman year of college, I started receiving Playboy books in the mail.
Who sent you the Playboy books?
I didn't know if my roommate had signed something up in my name.
I was joking.
I didn't know if it was like pops. My pops did it just to give me something, because it was weird. Like during the summertime when I came home, they started coming to the house.
No,
they came to the house, but
I didn't. You never told me that.
I didn't tell you that. But my mom and pops, they never said anything about it.
I was gonna say, what did your mama say? Because I know she probably was praying all over you.
But I was getting them, so I just started keeping them. So in my closet, I had like some shelves. I had like scarves. I had like a couple of my hats. Then I just put the porn books on the shelf.
Porn books.
So the Playboy books. Playboy. So you came over to the house one day. I think I picked you up. You said you was at UNCG. You was on campus. And you was in my closet and you saw them and you got mad. You had an attitude and everything. And I had to take you back to campus because you weren't talking. You had an attitude, so I had to take you back to campus. You don't remember that?
No.
Damn, that's crazy. But it just made me think about, what's your thoughts on that?
On the porn thing, like the Playboy book. I mean, I wouldn't personally, I don't feel like my husband should be looking at another woman naked. That's just how I feel about it. But then you got people that go to the strip clubs and they okay with that, but I think it's just a different, because it's like I think it's both sexual, but just like, I don't never really, what is in a play, like they naked and stuff around the Playboy book? Or they just got lingerie and stuff on. But they showing stuff, right? When they showing like...
Playboy is tasteful.
When they showing like the privates and stuff?
Playboy just really show like the breasts. They like the top.
Oh, see, I never really looked into no Playboy books.
Playboy is classy, really.
Classy?
Classy. It's not like looking like...
that Playboy classy.
Like
no.
Like the Hustler or Penthouse magazine. Women, they show their lips and everything exposed. Kind of raunchy. Playboy is really not.
It's not like that.
It's not that at all.
Oh, but I just feel like I don't like. What's the point of looking at it? Like, why are you looking at it? Like, for what? If you have a significant, like, what you looking at it for? Like, what's the point?
For release.
But that's what you supposed to have your spouse for, is for release, right?
Well, if your spouse don't relieve you,
then you need to have a conversation and make sure they relieve you. That's just what I'm saying. I'm like, what's the point of looking? Like, what is it for? Why would you need a Playboy book?
All right, so we were just talking about.
So whenever you were looking at so we were talking about with porn.
Okay.
So, like, will I be okay with you watching porn?
Just for instance, like I was just saying, we're talking about scheduling sex. Mm-hmm. There's some people who don't get sex on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. I have friends that haven't had sex in months. Mm-hmm. It's a real thing.
You're right.
So from that standpoint, if you got needs that really have to be met, and if it's not getting met, then what are you gonna do? Would you rather your person look at porn, or you rather your person out to cheating?
But between those two right there, I would rather you look at porn rather than cheat. Right. So, I mean, because see, I'm not a man. So I know a lot of people. Yeah, I'm a woman.
You have needs too.
But I know with men, everybody says like they're wired differently than women are, right? So
that's not all the way true though.
But some women are.
I think you have to know your sexual partner. Like there's some women who are super sexual. And then there's some men that are super sexual, and then there's men that are conservative and women that are conservative. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about that show that you watch. I don't know which one.
Married at First Sight.
One of those shows. Mm-hmm. And you remember that girl dating a guy, and she met his sister for the first time, and she was like, "Well, I just want sex every day." And he was like, "Well, I work. We can do sex on the weekend." Remember
what
the girl?
Show? I'm trying to think.
I don't. It's one of those married shows.
Shows. I be getting them.
And he had a child. I don't know if he had a son or a daughter. It was a black guy, or he had like a long hair, like in a ponytail.
Oh yeah. You're talking about 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a woman who is super sexual.
Really, she is.
But a guy that's not.
She's really, really sexual. Like she is.
So it all depends on the actual partner.
On the couple, yeah.
And it makes a difference. Right, oh, she is.
Yeah, just random.
So it all depends on the person.
On who, and the couple too, like the situation. Like you said, like how would you feel if I was to watch porn? or have some. I don't know if there's a man Playboy, no man Playboy. You know, it's like the opposite. Like, how would you take that? Because I know a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff for the men, you know, like to look at.
They got porn for
women.
And
so yeah, I'm sure they have it for women. I just don't know what it's called. I don't know. But how would you feel about that? Like, if you came to my dorm room and I had that in there, like no magazines or some naked men, how would you feel about that?
I'd ask you why'd you have it.
You wouldn't be upset?
It all depends on your answer. What your answer would be.
So for some relief.
I think even when I had the Playboy books and you got mad, I was like, I don't even look at these. And you of course you didn't believe me. You was like,
you got them, so you should.
Exactly. But if you would be like, oh well, I like looking at men or whatever, to me that would prove that you were a more sexual person. And I would think that you would want sex more. So that would just kind of show me your personality. Okay. If you had something like that, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women. Women do have it. I mean, there's women who got dildos and all kinds of toys and stuff that they use too. Right. So again, that all shows your sexual nature. Right. If you have those or if you don't. So again, it really all depends on your partner, and you have to know your partner and understand. But I understand why it's being used, because I know that, you know, again, all depends on the person. But as a man, speaking from a man has to have that release. Yeah. And I told we had got into it one time. This again when we was in Greensboro. This was right after Titus was born. And me and you, we didn't have sex for a while.
Yeah, I remember that, because I felt like my body, it's a woman thing too. Like, after you have a baby, like I have birthed 3 kids, but my body, I felt I had low self-esteem. So I didn't feel as sex. I didn't feel as, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like my body, I just felt like my body was just so different. Like, I had to get used to, like, get more comfortable with myself. So I remember that, yeah, like I remember that, yeah. So I was like, kind of like, I was so insecure. I didn't want you to see me naked. And I just like, it was this whole thing in my head. But I remember that, yep. I was a hot mess.
But at that point, that was like a shift to me, because it was like, okay, she doesn't want to have sex. And it was like, okay, I'm going all this time without having sex. Now I'm starting to get ideas in my head. And that's what I told you. I'm seeing music videos. I'm starting seeing half naked women. I'm watching Baywatch. I'm starting to get the urge watching Baywatch. I'm like, okay. I don't feel good now, because I never had that in my mind before. And then these ideas, and it's like, but you got to get that release. And if you don't get that release,
then your mind starts
it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And then that's when men start to stray away, if they don't feel that urge. So it's almost like men need it, to be honest, and some women. But
I remember that I was just like, I felt so like, just, I don't know, your body be woo.
But it's I know, it's like, weird for women though, because I mean, you felt like that even. You feel a certain way while you're pregnant. You don't want to do nothing while you're pregnant, because you're like, oh, I got this stomach now. I don't want to do nothing. Then after you're pregnant, don't want to do nothing after you're pregnant. But it's like, damn, what about me? What am I supposed to do?
Yes. But I was just, I used to be, ugh. But I remember that after Tata, I was a hot mess. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. But sex, I guess sex is important. Like, I would say that, especially in a relationship, like in a married relationship, right? Yeah. But it's very, very important. I don't think it's something that you should, like, you know, just be doing it. But I think it's like, you know, because there's that intimacy part too. So it's serious, yeah.
So you can understand.
I see the point of having like I guess now, because, you know, I was of course young, but I see now with it, you know, like what you're saying now, like, yeah, but I think like it's like we don't. You know, like when you're younger, you don't communicate that stuff. You just like, oh, okay, well, you know, it didn't, like, you don't get so deep into it. Right. But I mean, I'm just like, if you do watch porn or you want to look at a Playboy book, it's like, well, what's the, you know, you have your wife like, oh, well, I don't feel sexy enough, or I don't feel, you know, so it just depends. I don't think we really need it.
That's a different story. If you're saying you don't feel sexy enough. I think with a man,
You always say, you like, I don't care how you look. I don't care. It don't matter. Like you would say, I don't care. I'm like, but
we don't.
I feel,
like we married to you. We don't
like
care.
Like I don't put on it. I don't birth 3 kids. I don't feel. My body different. I'm not how I was when I was 19, 20 years old. My body different.
We all
you be
different.
like, right. But you be like, oh, it don't matter to me. I don't care. Like you legit, like, I don't care. So.
No, I didn't say that.
What you about to say?
Nothing.
Say it offline.
Nothing.
What you about to say?
All right. So you want to go ahead another topic, or you want to do the cards?
Because it's like 8. Yeah. Yeah. We can do the cards because we're gonna be. It's long. How long you been timing us?
It's 32 minutes.
Uh-oh.
35.
So we're gonna do just 2 now.
That's fine.
Okay. So did we answer the question?
I mean, I guess you did.
You want to bring it back up with some other people and see what they say? I think it'd be good to see what other people's viewpoints are on it as well. Because I always say it's just us talking, but people could have different, viewpoints than we do, and people be commenting too. So that'd be good. We get some comments.
So if you're watching right now,
people make a living off of that stuff though. They be making some dollars off of that though. Pile out and drop it.
They got people doing OnlyFans account now.
What is? I was gonna ask you about that, Thompson. What is that? What is it? I'm sure because I know you know.
OnlyFans is a private account that people have where they can post whatever material that they want to post for whoever subscribes to their site. So a lot of women are doing it.
They get paid.
They're getting paid. Like you can set your fee from. I don't know what they said the minimum was. It could be.
They be coming out with some stuff nowadays.
It might have been $9 on up to $50 a month, I think.
Really?
But Angela Yee
making some money.
from the Breakfast Club, she had posted something somebody had sent to her, and they was making like $15,000 a month.
What?
Right.
But what they just posted? They post anything though. They probably get a butt naked.
You can be up there. You can post whatever you want to post. So you can be butt naked, or I know, like, so I listened to the Angela Yee podcast, The Lip Service.
Yeah.
And one of the girls, Gigi McGuire, she started a page, and she said, well, she don't go too far with it, but she may post her like some sexual pictures of her, like in the bathtub or something, or in the shower, and you may show like
side boob. Or
side boob or whatever. But again, if you want to get completely nude, you can get completely nude.
Wow.
I heard some girls like sucking like bananas, or you can do whatever you want to do.
That's crazy.
I thought about starting one.
No, you not either.
And I'm going to show videos of me doing stuff during quarantine, how to repair your grill, how to build a patio set. Maybe somebody will pay me to see these videos of me doing quarantine projects around the house. How to change a light switch and put a smart switch. See, that's stuff they don't see on my regular Instagram page. But I put that on OnlyFans.
But you be butt naked doing
no,
it. With a thong on somewhere.
I'm going to be fully closed because I don't think the women will look at that.
Go ahead, me here fighting somebody.
$9.99.
And you know I'm crazy.
Click my link in bio.
And you know I'm legit crazy though.
Lamont fans only. OnlyFans. Yeah.
And Shay be right there about to knock some heads off. You know I'm crazy. Don't play with me.
I'm only doing quarantine projects.
I'm gonna be knocking some heads off too.
You don't think that's a good idea? Make $9.99 a month per customer.
$9.99 a month per. Nah, that ain't worth no $10 a month, homeboy.
Yeah, it is worth more than that.
Oh, you mean charge people $9 a little?
Get in my tricks in my trade.
Oh, okay. That's what YouTube is for.
It's quarantine time. Make a profit.
Oh, I was about to look at my things. My cards. I didn't look at my cards. No, you can't because I got to ask you the question. Go ahead. Who going first?
You gotta look at it.
So we're doing our the skin deep. We have been doing these at the end of our podcast. We just picked these cards up, and it's like a game. You get to know your partner a little bit more deeper. But this is the long-term couples edition. We are coming up on how many years of marriage?
12.
So we have an anniversary coming up soon. Yep. 12 years.
12 years.
Yep.
12 years a slave.
Butthole. You a straight butthole. Go ahead then. You want me to answer? Ask you first. Let me ask you first. Little raggedy self. Okay. What have I healed in you?
What have you healed?
You know what that means?
For you to heal something, somebody to be sick. What have you healed?
Why you got to be? You always got to move your head over. This what took long the last time. You got to think about it. You take a long time to think about.
I'm trying to think what was broken. Something had to be broken for you to heal it. Was I ever broken? What have you healed? Let me pass. Let me read yours.
No. We said we're not gonna pass.
So I can't think of nothing though. I'm not a damaged person. I'm a very well put together person.
You swear you are just like.
I'm not damaged goods, baby. Like sometimes there's just no answer. You're a great compliment to me. But me being, what have you healed? I can't think of nothing. I'm sorry. What can you say that you healed me of? Now, confirm or deny.
Ask my question.
You can't say something that you've healed in me?
This is your question. It's not mine.
I mean, if I can't come...
because you can't think of nothing.
Yeah, I'm saying, but can you think of something? If I can't, maybe you can't. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. That's it.
When you hear the word heal, what do you think about?
Like I said, something broken, something repaired. Something that needs fixing. Did you fix anything in me?
You want to get your nose fixed in a bit. I'm about to hit you with it.
Some questions just don't apply, baby. In my opinion, that doesn't apply. Unless you got something? I'm being straight up. All right, I'm gonna read because you don't have anything.
Ask me my question.
How can we grow this relationship further?
We've been together for a long time.
Oh, so you ain't got an answer?
I do have an answer, I do have an answer, actually. Because I said I'm going to answer these questions to the best of my ability. What's the answer? Ask me again. What's the question?
What's the answer?
What's the question again?
How can we grow this relationship further?
How can we grow? I think what we can do is to do like more, I guess, business ventures together and more couple, what's the word? I think we could do more things focusing more on couples. I know like we're not like, we're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I think that we can do more to actually help other people. Like what we're on this platform now doing this, but I think we can.
Like what?
Like do more stuff, like involve, get more, like I just wish we could get more, which I know we will get more exposure. So we can kind of, so more people can know that, like it's hope and it's people like us that, that are married and doing good for ourselves. But I think I think more like business aspect. I think as far as us just kind of doing more stuff on the business world. Like you got stuff yourself, but I mean, just us together, like business wise. Okay. I think that'll be good. That's a good answer, ain't it? Yeah. Let me see if you gonna answer this one.
Maybe it's a good question.
Give you another one. What do you think makes me different that you didn't realize before?
Oh my God.
What do you think makes me different that you didn't realize before?
Different than when?
I don't know. I didn't make up the questions. I'm just asking you the question.
What didn't I realize? Because I'm a good...
It take you 50 minutes to answer a question. You bother. Why are you doing that?
Because you know what?
Answer the question.
Because I'm a
You can read people out. You read people out from the. I know, Aubrey. I know what you about to say. You do. I give you that. You can read people. You can, from off gate, you can tell me if this is a good person or not. You ain't gonna fool with them. If you don't fool with them, those my people. They ain't your people. Right. So you already, and you can do that. You can read people out really well. Character. You do. You do judge people off the top real good, and you'll tell me like, we ain't gonna fool with them no more.
Right. So read the question one more time.
You want me to ask you another one?
Just read the question one more time. I'm trying to find an answer.
I know, because you always stalling.
I'm not stalling. Just read the question.
You are stalling. What do you think makes me different that you didn't realize before?
I think what's different? Because I realized a lot of stuff already.
But I'm talking about with me, though.
I know.
Not with, like, just random.
You don't think I had you all pegged before I asked you to marry me?
Oh, what?
All pegged.
What is that? You be making up somewhere. What does that mean?
Peg. So it's like peg. It means like all the pegs were full. I had you all pegged out. There was no gaps. So.
Oh my God.
Read me another one, because I knew you already. There's no.
You have not done really good with your questions today. Okay.
Those questions aren't good questions. Sometimes you gotta pass. If I already knew you before, then there's nothing new that I'm going to learn down the road. I already knew you.
So nothing about us has changed? Like you didn't see any change?
That wasn't the question.
At all?
That wasn't the question.
It didn't?
You changed. Yeah, I told you your attitude over time got better, but that wasn't the question.
Your attitude over time got better. That's a good thing. I have come a long way with my attitude, though.
You have?
I have come a mighty long. I think the kids, I got patience. More patience, I think, was the... My attitude was nasty. Ooh.
Maybe.
Huh?
So maybe.
Aren't you happy that I'm better than with that?
I'll just walk away.
I can't believe you said that. Maybe.
Better hurry up so we can finish.
What? I know you're not talking. You stalled for like 30 minutes on two questions and you didn't even answer none.
It's not stalling if there isn't an answer because you already. If I already know.
But we trying to play the game.
We're gonna have to stop playing the game then because this game isn't up to my level.
It is up to your level. This is long-term couples edition. I've been answering my questions. You haven't been answering yours.
Maybe I know you better than you know me.
What excites? I know you just did not say that.
Well, that may be the case.
I know you just did not say that.
It could be the case.
No, it cannot be the case because that's not the case.
Okay.
I know you very well. More than what you think.
I didn't say you didn't know me well. Maybe I know you better than you know me.
No, you don't. What excites you most about our relationship now? There you go. There you go. You know what? We're going to stop playing. We're going to stop playing
I can't even smile.
Because you sit there, you pause. What excites you most about our relationship now?
All right, what excites me most?
You are so ridiculous right now. It's hot in here. Are you hot?
That's probably what's in your cup to make you hot.
God, I just got real hot. I'm sorry.
But what excites me most is just the direction that we're heading. Because as you say, like something that you would make, that you think would make a relationship stronger when you talk about like business and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think what would make us stronger is, or excites me, whatever. I'm about to say that. Is like even the fact that we're doing this. Like I always wanted us to do stuff together. Mm-hmm. And I felt like sometimes with maybe self-highlight you don't necessarily like or whatever, and I may have to do it like by myself. Mm-hmm. Like I remember when I wanted you to help me do some video stuff one time, but I could tell that video stuff isn't your passion, so we could never really do that as a team. Mm-hmm. And then I remember when I created the clothing line, like made apparel, and that was an opportunity for us to kind of do something together. It didn't kind of fell by the wayside. But then I feel like this podcast thing, which is why I enjoy doing it, because this is something that we can do together. And that makes us think about our future, because we really never know what opportunities could really come from this. This is just us having conversations about everyday issues that everyday married couples kind of go through. But really the opportunities are always limitless. And so I know we have other things, again, that we have planned that we want to do in the future.
You're right.
You know, the coronavirus kind of slowed some things down that we kind of had
coronavirus
in the works. So just us coming together with common goals when we're on the same page, because we all have different interests, but when we can find common interests and better ourselves, that makes me feel good because we're doing something together.
Yeah. You happy to be married to me, ain't you, baby?
That's sufficient.
You love me. I take it. Baby, you love me. You love me, baby.
I'm here, Anna. I'm here. So,
and I got my ring, so I still cut my ring. It's pretty and I love it. And
that's a lot of hard work.
I love it.
So we're good, right? We're at 50 minutes.
Yes.
So we're good.
Why you just ignore me like that? We good.
Because you flashing your ring. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I love it. Thank you, baby. It's so pretty. I love it.
That's your birthday / anniversary present.
Anniversary's coming up too, and yeah.
So don't expect nothing for your anniversary.
You said we still gotta do the regular anniversary. What's the 12 year? Do you know what it is?
I have no idea. You look at
that
stuff.
No, because you know I always, and you do it too, because 12 years is what? It's pearls and silk. That's the thing.
Okay. Well, guys, it's time to check out. It's getting late. So we thank you for joining and watching another episode of Keeping the Knot Tied podcast.
Yes.
Episode number
Keeping
17.
This knot tied.
Doing our best. It's not easy.
It is not easy.
Nobody said this road would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. So we thank you for joining. Comment, subscribe, all that stuff that you can do.
And
on
thanks
all
for the feedback. Give us some
platforms.
questions too.
Yeah, give us some questions.
Yes, please.
For some future topics, and we'll kind of talk about this Zoom thing. See if we can get some other couples in here.
Yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta be
topics.
creative now, because can't nobody come to the house. Right. Oh Lord, no.
But we'll figure something else.
Yes.
Figure something out, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Keep Not Tied Podcast. Peace.